have not sat down and filmed like an actual vlog in like almost a week. It has just been crazy week. I always say that, I know, but I feel like as a mom and a wife and the holiday season, it's just really like days go by and you look back and you're like, has it really been 5 days? Like sometimes the days drag on, but like you look back and they went by really fast. I am procrastinating at the moment because I don't know if you guys can see, I have like 3 loads of laundry that I need to fold and I really don't want to. I haven't been feeling very good this week. I've just been really tired, like overly tired, and I feel part of that is because we haven't really been eating the healthiest. It's not that we've been eating out a lot, I just haven't had a lot of time to like sit down and cook. So, and our schedule has just been really crazy. So we're just kind of eating really quick meals that aren't like packed with nutrition. And I don't work out. Like I try to work out, but honestly, I think since Reagan's been born, I've worked out like 10 times, like maybe more than that. I was working out a lot, you know, after she was born and like when I really wanted to like focus on losing that baby weight, but once I lost all the actual weight, I kind of stopped caring. And I think that's also where my like tiredness is starting to come in. I'm not really happy where I'm at like physically, and everyone in my personal life, it says I look fine, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't look fine, but when you have kids, your body changes and you kind of become like self-conscious of things that you weren't self-conscious about before. I have stretch marks. I have them on my stomach, on my thighs. That's about it. I have some, you know, like on this side of my breast, but I actually think those I got like when I was going through puberty. It wasn't like a pregnancy thing. I just feel, you know, self-conscious about those, but I've embraced them and I've accepted them. But when you carry like 9-pound babies and you go 40 weeks or 39.5 weeks, your body physically like stretches and it just gets all crazy and all out of whack, and there's really no coming back from it. I see all these moms on like Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and any social media platform. I see all these moms and they're like, you have to make time to work out. Like you need to make it a priority. You're just lazy if you don't work out. And I feel like that is so horrible to say, because there are moms out here like myself that really, yes, I do have the time, but I don't have like the mental capability. Yes, I give those moms props because, you know, they can do that, but I don't have the financial means to pay for a babysitter so I can go work out at the gym, because my husband works random schedules where I can't just every day at a certain time know that I get to go to the gym. I have my kids throughout the day, and I can't just take them somewhere, like drop them off so that I can go to the gym. And honestly, at night, I'm tired between dinner and picking up the house and getting kids showered and then getting kids into bed, and then one of them comes out and wants water, and then the other one wakes up because they had a bad dream. It's always something, and I am 100% not complaining about it. It just is what it is. I know I'm not the only mom that feels this way, and I'm not saying I am the only mom, but I've just noticed that I don't know, I'm tired, and I feel like part of that is because I'm not working out, but I don't have the time to work out, if that makes any sense. I am coming on here to try to make an effort for myself to hold myself accountable. Just like with my cleaning videos, it's holding myself accountable, because if I come on here and put it on social media on this huge platform, I kind of have to hold myself accountable to it. So I'm going to take a few steps to kind of start getting my life back on track. Not that I think my life isn't on track or anything like that, but I just want to take smaller steps to make myself feel better so that I can be a better mom. Because I noticed that when you don't feel good with yourself, you take it out on other people. And I'm not saying I'm mean to my kids or anything like that, but I just don't have the patience sometimes. And I think that part of that is because I'm just tired and I'm just not happy, like physically, mentally, emotionally sometimes. And it's not every day. It's not like every day I'm just so down all day. That's not what I'm trying to say. Just on those days where I am feeling down, I notice that it kind of affects my parenting skills. I'm going to try to make a plan and hold myself more accountable. And I am not going to set myself up for failure because I know if I'm like, okay, my plan starts tomorrow. We have Christmas coming up and the New Year's, and the kids are gonna be home from school, and it's just gonna be really, really hectic. And I personally have found with my life that if we don't have like our set routine, everything just gets out of whack. So I am not going to set up I'm not going to set myself up for failure by saying I want to start my plan like today, but I am more trying to focus on making it a goal for 2017. We do eat relatively healthy, meaning we eat at home, we eat out, we have like a healthy combination of both of them. When we go out to eat, I'm not like ordering the most unhealthy thing on the menu. When we go out, we get things like Chipotle or like salads or like subs. Like, it's not all this greasy food like McDonald's, but I want to make it an effort not to eat out as much. And by making it an effort to not eat out as much, I really have to focus on like planning our meals and what we're going to be eating for like lunch and dinner and breakfast on the weekends and things like that. I want to slowly start changing some of the stuff that we eat at home and making it a little bit more natural, a little bit more healthier. And then I want to start trying to work out. And this doesn't necessarily mean going to the gym, because I don't know if that is a possibility for myself, because I feel like I'm that kind of person where I like routine, and if I can't say like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym at a certain time every day, it's just not gonna happen. So what I wanna try to do is do more physical things with the kids. Take them to the park, and instead of just sitting there, maybe be walking around or going on walks in the spring and summer as like a family. Things like that. It's not necessarily going to the gym, because I don't think I need to like lose weight. Yes, I would like to improve things on my body. Who doesn't? But it's not about like that kind of thing for me. It's more about kind of giving my body what it needs. But everybody needs some kind of form of being physical in their life so that you don't become unhappy, because I just am noticing with myself in particular, and my husband too, when we're not as active, we become really, really grumpy. Or when we eat really unhealthy for like a week or two in a row, we're just kind of crabby people. And I don't want that to affect mine and my husband's relationship. I don't want that to affect my parent-child relationship. I don't want it to affect like my outside relationships. I know we are still a couple weeks away from 2017, but I wanted to make this video right now to kind of hold myself accountable to start slowly making these changes. Maybe these next couple weeks we're just not gonna eat out as much, but I'm not really gonna change what I'm cooking at home. Whatever you're going through in life, it's small changes, and it's like a progression, because if you just jump all in, for some people that really, really works and good for them, but a lot of people need that slow progression to make it a lifestyle change. Does that make sense? What I'm deciding to do is just kind of cutting out eating out. If we have to eat out, I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. That's not what it's about, because when you beat yourself up over things, like that doesn't help the situation either. So what we're just gonna do is try to make slow changes, and hopefully I'll be able to come back on here in like 6 months from now and just be a better, healthier, more happier person overall. I'm not trying to say that I'm like some unhappy person, because I'm not. I'm really happy. I feel like I have a wonderful, blessed life. I have an amazing husband and 3 amazing kids, and I know that I'm really blessed. So I'm not trying to say that I am feeling sorry for myself or feeling like bad for myself or think I'm like super unhappy. That's not what it is. I've just been noticing recently, and I think part of it as well is that Peyton stopped playing soccer. We're in those winter months where it's just kind of cold and gloomy outside, and the kids can't play outside as much, so we're inside a lot, and I think that that is like contributing to it. We're kind of in that like dull period where it's kind of hard to do like physical activity outside, so we're kind of cooped up in the house a lot, and that gets overwhelming sometimes. So I'm thinking that that is kind of contributing to like my emotions right now. But what I don't want to happen is this to become like the way I am, always feeling like down or always beating myself up over things. So what I'm trying to do is make like a lifestyle change. just kind of implement things into our life that just give us more of a healthier life. No one is perfect. I am not perfect. I know we're gonna have weeks that aren't perfect or months that aren't perfect. I just want to give myself and like my husband and my kids the best that I can give them. I don't want to look back at life and wish I would have done things differently or implemented change sooner. I just want to focus on these little things now so that hopefully in the future it can just make a big difference and a lifestyle difference and just an overall healthier difference. Thank you guys so much for following me on my journey. I really like making these kinds of videos because they are my favorite kind of videos to watch. So if I enjoy watching them, other people must enjoy watching them too. So I just want to share my story with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new, click that red subscribe button down below and give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you on my next video. Bye guys.